Is PlayStation exclusive content in Destiny hurting the community? Does it hurt? You guys are both Xbox players. I play on PlayStation. How do we feel about this? I'll let you guys start from the Xbox perspective. Brian, I know Sean has a lot to say, so let's hear your thoughts.
I don't feel like I've missed out.
Okay.
I mean, I'll start with the strike missions because I've played a couple of them since they've been available on Xbox.
You're not even getting the OG versions. You're getting the remixed versions too.
Are they remixed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what the OG. Because I've never seen them because I didn't look at them at all before they came to Xbox One.
Well,
I'm not sure
I mean, there's going to be Taken in there versus.
Oh no,
other...
we don't. They're not there yet. Like I've played it, without Taken.
Oh, you can play it now.
You can play them now, but only in the Vanguard Legacy. You can't go to the map directory. I haven't seen.
Got it. So they are still accessible in their.
Yeah, they're accessible through the Vanguard Legacy playlist.
Okay.
I haven't been able to see them on the actual map directory. And choose it by itself. You have to play the playlist and hopefully get it. And I played Dust Palace, which is pretty. It's unique. I mean, I haven't seen those types of enemies, before. But nothing.
So you like them, but you don't feel like you missed out.
I don't feel like I missed out on them, and I haven't tried the weapons. I mean, I know what Hawk Moon is like. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played it, but I've seen it, and I'm just like, I don't know if I would have actually ever mained that. in PvP.
Especially now, like all those weapons were just kind of made okay.
Yeah, especially now.
Fourth Horseman's a little bit better, but like. Yeah, I don't know. You guys weren't really missing out on much. Sean, though, what are your thoughts?
I do think it hurts the community to have exclusive content for one platform. Like, I think that's a major bummer, and I feel it like all the time. Is like, as someone who plays Destiny a lot, it sucks to hear, especially from. I have friends who play on both platforms. Like
me.
One of the guys, you,
yeah.
This other guy, Stan HCA, that we always play with. He plays on both platforms, and
that's
to
dedication.
to hear people who talk. Jose actually has a character on both platforms as well. To hear people talk about things that only happen on the PlayStation platform, like to know that there's stuff out there that I'm not experiencing in a game that I play all the time and that I like and that I support and that I paid the exact same price for, that is a major bummer. Like, even like ignore the fact that it's not actually that much that you're missing out on, like one or two strikes here and there, one or two weapons here and there. Although I will make the argument that those like guns, that affects the gameplay directly, so that's another major bummer. I paid $60. A PlayStation player paid $60, but he gets more content just for having chosen PlayStation. That sucks. That's anti-consumer right there. I think that's a major bummer. And it doesn't matter that it's just one or two weapons or one or two strikes. Like, it's the principle of the thing, right? Like, if
it's for a year or two.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's also timed. It's not exclusive until
and
forever.
After the weapons get nerfed.
Yeah, but like that's the other thing is like now people have spent a whole year playing with Hawk Moon, this awesome gun that can one-shot Guardians. Then now I finally get it, and it won't do that anymore, and it's been changed. Like, that sucks. Like, I will no longer be able to share that experience with people who had that experience prior to that. And that goes for, strikes, it goes for missions, it goes for the weapons, like that. I just think that really sucks. And I'm one of the few people in the, by virtue of working in the industry that I probably have more access to play the PlayStation version if I wanted to than most people. Like Joe Schmo from, Midwest Kansas probably doesn't want or have the means to buy an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4 so that he can get all of the content.
You saying Kansas people are poor? Just kidding.
I'm just
saying,
saying.
Joe Schmo from Kansas watching this.
Joe Schmo is pissed right now.
He's like, hey, I got a shout out.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he knew me.
No, yeah, like, I just think that there's a lot of people out there who it's unfair to withhold content from them, especially since they paid the same price. Like, I think that really, really sucks. And I think it does hurt the community. And I'm putting Activision or Bungie or whoever is responsible for it. I don't think it's Bungie.
It's probably Activision.
I'm putting them on blast.
What about
Sony? Sony's the one who's like...
Sony probably paid money to have exclusive content.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Actually, now that you bring it up, I'm sure it wasn't Activision or Bungie. I'm sure it's a Sony thing. Like, Sony was
Sony agreement with Activision.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, we were allowed to release our footage of the Echo Chamber Strike, which... I was able to play at Bungie, and it is really good. It's really fun, and that's a
just
PlayStation
hearing that
exclusive.
Sucks. Like,
that does kind of suck. I mean,
it's really good.
I haven't
cool.
watched
I'm
it.
glad
I'm
you
not
get
going
to experience it, and I don't.
I had a ton of fun playing it.
Oh, how much did you pay for it?
Well, I was at Bungie.
I paid the
$0.
same amount.
Yeah.
This is the point. And I don't get it.
I really enjoy it, and it did kind of bum me out. I'm like, man, Xbox players aren't going to get to try this for the first year. I can't talk with Sean and Brian about, this strike and like, what do you guys think? Do you want to run it together? And that's kind of a bummer for me. As a player that plays on both platforms, knowing that we won't get to play that for a year does kind of suck.
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't think platform-exclusive content in and of itself is a terrible thing. I think it's only a terrible thing when it affects the gameplay directly. Look at Dota 2 or League of Legends. There's all sorts of paid content that you can buy that affects the game only cosmetically, right? Like if you want an extra hat for your character because you think it looks cool, by all means, buy it. But that doesn't make your character better. And not that this, like, having exclusive strikes, although I would say guns do affect your character, but like it affects the overall experience for sure. Like you guys have more to do. If the strike is really cool, that's game mechanics and experiences I'm not allowed to have
for a year.
Yeah. For a year, but still, like that's
a long time.
That's a long time. Yeah,
a year is a long time.
Like if it was 3 to 6 months, I think that's a little more reasonable. But a year, it's like by the time you get access to it, they're probably going to have Destiny 2 out. Why would you go back and play this strike?
And I mean,
and it also limits their audience of content that they've created as artists, Bungie.
Yeah, and I think it particularly hurts. And I actually saw a comment that I actually want to address that is similar to this. But like someone got on my case in the comment section about criticizing Bungie or Activision or Sony for doing something like this, and then in the same word not criticizing Microsoft for Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I think is a different case because that's a whole game, right? Like. One, we don't know how long that timed exclusive is going to be. I doubt it'll be a year, right?
I think it'll be a year.
You think it'll be a year before PS people
you think that long?
They paid a ton of money. I bet it's a year. For a full game, 1 year.
So, yeah, but I mean, the point is here, like, the whole game is being withheld and it's being exclusive to a platform. And Microsoft paid a whole, like you said, like some X amount of money for that timed exclusivity, and PlayStation people will get it, but the game won't have changed and the experience won't have changed, whether or not you play it now versus a year from now, right? That's not the same case when it comes to Destiny. Is like, I'm playing Bungie, I'm playing Destiny right now, you're playing Destiny right now, but the experiences are different, yet we paid the same amount. Like, that is not fair. Like, when Rise of the Tomb Raider comes out for Xbox, if you don't have an Xbox, you're not going to pay for it because you don't have access to it, right?
You're going to pay for the definitive edition that'll come out a year later.
Right, and when you do that, it'll probably be the same, right? And that's fine because that's how that works. When it comes to multi-platform exclusive, that fragments the community. It diminishes the experience for about half of the audience. I don't know how many people play on Xbox versus on PS4. It's probably not half. But a huge chunk of your player base knows and feels like they're getting a significantly less experience, even though they paid the same amount, and that is a bummer.
Definitely. Brian, I like how you're just like, it kind of sucks a little bit, but whatever. And Sean's like,
I have strong feelings about this.
I see where you're coming from. I mean, he's looking at the whole grand scheme of the thing. I'm just looking within Destiny. But I agree. It does suck.
Yeah. Playing on both platforms, for me, I mean, it's a little bit of a bummer. But I mean, like, in the grand scheme of everything that you're going to get to experience, it really doesn't matter. It's one more thing that, you don't have access to. It's kind of a bummer, but it's not going to, like, impact your overall experience of the Taken King and everything. At least I don't think so.
I just hope it doesn't.
You say that as a PlayStation guy who has access to all the content.
But I play on both platforms, and, like, just having played through on Xbox, like the story and everything with my Titan, I'm just like, I don't have access to that content, but I don't really care. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, there's some stuff in there that is pretty insignificant. There's some stuff in there that I think is pretty significant, right? Like the strikes, I can deal without 1 or 2 strikes, right? Like that's fine.
The weapons are
the weapons, though, like that. The weapons directly change PvP. Like. When people asked me, like, what are the top weapons, I said, this was vanilla Destiny maybe a month ago. When
the not Hawkmoon.
I said it's Thorn and Last Word 100%, and maybe, like, the Messenger if you're a pulse rifle guy, if you have the adept version. And people were like, what about Hawkmoon? I was like, what's Hawkmoon? Like, I didn't even register, and they're like, oh, it's that hand cannon on PS4 that can one-shot people. And I was like, didn't even know that it was a thing. Like, it changes the gameplay 100%. And as someone who favors gameplay, like, I hold gameplay in the highest regard.
Yeah.
Like, game doesn't I played Counter-Strike for 15 years. That game looks terrible, but it plays really, really well. That's the most important thing to me. And so things that affect that, I am very focused on them.
Yeah. Guys, let us know what you think about that particular topic in the comments below. You know, you can leave it below all the people still play this game comments and, you know, Destiny haters.
People still
just kidding. But yeah, I really want to know what you guys think about the PlayStation exclusive content.
I don't.
We've reached the end of our show, so we got to do a few plugs. We're Fireteam Chat. Leave a review on iTunes or whatever platform that you listen to this on. I think mostly iTunes people is where they get it. That helps us out a lot, so let us know what you think. You can buy a shirt to support the show. Go.ign.com/store. Anything else you guys want to plug before we go?
Yeah, if you're watching the video version on IGN.com or on YouTube or our Xbox One app or PS4 app, which you can download.
Roku.
Yeah. Give us a like, leave a comment, let us know you're watching. That also really helps. Follow me on Twitter. I'm Finnegan, and talk to me about this PlayStation exclusive content because I want to change your mind if you disagree with me.
Brian?
Yeah, so I put out this new album. If you guys want to, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, nothing to plug.
What's your Twitter, Brian X Bang?
Brian X Bang is my Twitter handle. You can follow me there.
Just follow him there and leave him negative comments.
Yeah, you can hate on me.
Yeah,
Let him know
I'll favorite them all.
Let him know that
yeah.
he's a nerd for bringing his PlayStation to
Xbox.
Maybe you should go somewhere and enjoy your time.
I will be. I just don't want to miss out on the first day of the Taken King, all right?
Fair enough.
Or the raid.
I mean,
I don't blame you, actually.
That's a couple days after. But,
So I have a big Destiny preview that I'm somehow going to finish before Tuesday. Destiny in 5 minutes, where I actually recap the whole story, and it's going to be so nice on Tuesday to finally be able to talk about my thoughts on the campaign, and we'll be back next week Friday at 5 p.m. But until then, should we single it like this?
No, hold on. One more thing.
We need to establish like a way to...
That was a quick transition that we weren't ready for, but one other thing real quick. Like I mentioned earlier before, next week, Tuesday, September 15th, launch of the Taken King, IGN Live will be streaming Destiny like all day long, and then all day on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. There's a promo article going up live right now, so you can check that out to figure out when the exact schedule is, but check it out, right? Like we're going to be live.
It's going to be a fun
guests.
time.
It's going to be cool. Also,
and if you're at work and you can't check it out right away, I mean,
or
you can see what Sean's up to.
Yeah, exactly. Also, today's my birthday. Boom. 29 years old.
So I didn't know if it was today or we were just going out today.
No. Well, we're going out today because it's my birthday. Yeah.
Happy
September
birthday.
11th. Never forget.
All right. On that note, until next time, Guardians out.
So I did it this time.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.